Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Kristen and today I am going to share 4 bullet journal weekly spreads with you. Each one of these spreads I have used before and I am going to show you once I'm done planning these out or drawing these out, the spreads that I have used for them, or a couple of them at least, just so you guys can get an idea of how it turned out after actually planning it. So for this first spread, it is super simple. All you have to do is start from the very top, count down 6 boxes, and then you can draw your lines. So 6 in between each of these lines, which leaves 8 spaces for the very bottom, but that's perfectly fine because that is your Saturday and Sunday, which I put together. Then I just wrote out the numbers really big to go from the top to the bottom. And I used a lighter color so that over top I can write the days of the week. And it's not a video without one of my boys sticking their face or hands in my video. Anyways, super simple. Now I'm just going to write the month and then the week, or the days of the week. And then I'm just going to highlight it with the black. I am using the black and the gray color. I just think that the green just looks super good with it, so I am doing that. Then I am going to go ahead and add a habit tracker, a best of, a this week, and a next week box. Now, obviously you can do this any way that you want to. I switch these things up all the time. Sometimes I will track my habits for an entire month. Sometimes I'll do it weekly, so really it's up to you what you feel like you need for these extra spaces. Now all of these boxes are 8 by 12. I always love adding a shadow. This is where you can just get creative and do whatever you want to. And then I like to show you for my habits, I like to do the little lines. I just think it's fun when you draw 3 lines and you rotate it back and forth. I'm not the best at explaining it, but I've seen so many other bullet journalists do this as well, and it just makes it look really, really neat.
Like a bird on a tree.
Sometimes I will add doodles, sometimes I will add stickers, and sometimes I will add washi tape, or sometimes I will add all 3. Right now I'm just going to use this washi tape because it really matched the spread. So like I said, I wanted to share with you guys a couple spreads that I have used or done by using this exact same thing. So the first one is one, and then this was an autumn one. And this one, actually, I didn't have the second page to be like habits and stuff. I just used the weekly for 2 weeks, basically. For this next spread, I'm going to use the black, the yellow, and a light blue color. I think that these colors all look really, really nice together. I started all the way over to the left-hand page, and I don't know if your boxes or whatever, if you have more than I do, but these rectangles that I am making right now are 18 by 8, and they fit perfectly. And then the very bottom ones, I am adding just a couple boxes for habits and goals, and then I'm just going to write the date.
Like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together. It It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
This extra space, you can of course add more boxes like a to-do list or this week, next week, or you can just doodle something. I just added this super easy Happy Planner sticker from a doodling pack that I have, and I'm just going to color that in.
Take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever.
So here's one spread that I have done using this system before, and I think it turned out really well. I just used stickers on a lot of it.
In the great outdoors, forever free.
For my third spread, I am going to use this light purple, black, and gray. This spread is one of my favorites. It is a Dutch door and I absolutely love it. So you will want two different sides or pages of this, and then the middle page you are going to count over 8 boxes, and then you are going to cut from there. I like to use the edge of the paper to make a line so that I can separate the things that'll be on the left and the right hand side to the actual weekly spread. I like to use this spread when I need a bit more space to write things in for the week. Say it's a busy week, it just makes it to where you have a lot more that you can fill out and write in. On the left and the right sides, you will see that no matter where the weekly spread part lays, so I think that's really fun. And you can add whatever you feel like adding. On the left side for me, I did a to-do list and then things that I read or listened to for audiobooks because I love books. And the right side, I did sleep, miracle morning, and dinner ideas. Or my menu planning, not dinner ideas. So here's a couple ways that I did this. This is the first one. I did this one back in January. I had my sleeping and my miracle morning and reading and just all kinds of other tasks. And this is another one. If you don't need as much space and don't need to do the Dutch door, you can still do the left and right sides to have those things. And then you can plan it that way. And then here's another idea. I used the Dutch door with personal and work on it so that I used a little bit more space. This is going to be my fourth and last weekly spread for this time around. I'm just going to use these 2 pinks and a black. Starting from the top, I just counted down 9 boxes and I'm going to go from there. So Monday and Thursday are going to be on the left-hand side. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are going to be on the right with a few other things added. This time I added a this week's list and then a next week's list. I just did the Monday through Sunday, written all cursive like, and then just did a line to separate it. Since this spread is so simple, I love using these lines to separate each line with Tombow markers and then highlighting it with black. I just really think it looks nice. I am just going to use these also to just write little or draw little blobs to write the dates in. And then I'm going to do more of these lines to separate for each week, just kind of give it a little bit more. Now I'm going to show you guys a couple different ways that I use this spread. This first one is pretty much the same as how I just did it. And then this next one is a bit different to where I did separate between the lines, except for I made more like a zigzag type look with the days of the week or the days. And then I just made some doodles on it and just made it fit exactly what I needed. Alright, those are my 4 weekly spreads that I'm going to share with you in this video. I will have more of these videos coming out in the future, so if you love these types of videos, then definitely give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and we will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!